Hello. Today is December 14th, 2022. My name is John. I'm an alcoholic. I am sorry I haven't been making videos. I thought it would be like a daily thing, but ever since Thanksgiving, work has gotten kind of crazier. Working 6 days a week now, pulling long hours. Except for this week, it's been really light, but tomorrow's probably going to be hell because of it. But yeah, also I have just had nothing really to say. So, doing it daily is kind of like beating a dead horse. So I think I'll probably do it every 3, maybe 2 times a week, maybe once a week on Saturday. I'm not sure. But that actually is a good idea because it gives me time to think about what I want to actually talk about. So, uh, the first thing I want to talk about is a elementary school bully. Reached out to me recently and apologized for being a bully and being a shithead. Turns out that he's had a much more horrible life than I have, and he's on the up and up, and I do believe him when he apologized and said he's sorry and that he's doing good. And that actually is very, very helpful, and it makes me feel good that this person that I would call a bully, who I tried to be friends with, ended up being a decent person and doesn't hate my guts. And I don't hate him either. I forgive him. And maybe we can hang out sometime. I don't know. That'd be kind of weird to say that, but yeah. Next issue is going to AA. I've never wanted to go alone, but I've had a very unlikely person come up to me and say she would go with me. The plan is that we will go tomorrow on Thursday when I get off of work, hopefully, God willing. I think tomorrow is going to be a long day at work, but hopefully, God willing, she'll go with me. It's in Linden. It's at 7 p.m. And she even told me a story. She said she went to AA and she was court ordered to go, so she didn't want to be there. And the woman came up and said she was 5 years sober, and she was like, "Oh, that bitch." Now she told me she wants to go and be that 5 year sober bitch, and that sounds awesome to me. Like, yeah, why wouldn't I say, hey, come with me? Because I'm not nearly close to there. I'm at 5 years. It's like almost unthinkable to me right now. It's hard for me to go weeks. This next one is for the Reddit subreddit r/stop drinking from user him1291. Sorry. They said, turns out my friends were just drinking buddies. Yeah, that's the headline. So they ask, when you stop drinking, how do you distance yourself from friends that are drinking buddies? I realized most of my, quote, friends I'd spend weekends with were just drinking buddies I'd get into shenanigans with. Now I've stopped drinking and I need new acquaintances or friends. I used to pregame every social event with my friends. Now I don't know what to do when just hanging out with sober friends. I would say everybody's got those friends. Everybody's got the acquaintances that are kind of in the same shit that you are. But you also have your true friends. The true friends are the ones that you have been pushing away. They've been distancing from you. And I just got together with a bunch of my friends on Saturday. We had a good meal. Then we went back to their house and played Magic the Gathering. Yes, I'm a huge dork. Who cares? That was like one of the best times I've had in 3 years. And I loved it. And we're going to do it again on Friday night, hopefully. So yeah, just find a hobby you like. Find people that are good people. Maybe look to the people that have been complaining about your drinking for years. Who have been distant, family members, whatever, and start over. Tell them you're going to turn a new leaf and actually do it. So the next one is about the FedEx driver in the news who hit a girl, 7-year-old girl, I think, accidentally. But then he says that he abducted her because she's going to tell her dad, strangled and murdered her and threw her in a ditch. Obviously, that's terrible. I am a delivery driver, too. I work for DHL. UPS and FedEx are doing measures to say, hey, don't talk or do anything with children at all, period, because of this. And I understand that. But I also, you knock on a door and a kid answers. It's like, hi, does this person live here? Okay, bye. It's that simple for me. I don't ask like, oh, are your parents home? No. So, don't be, just because of one really bad actor doesn't make us all bad people. Okay, we're just normal people delivering packages like we're Santa Claus. Okay? Which, by the way, I'm going to say, like, if you have the option to just sign release, do it. Because it makes my day a lot faster if I don't have to knock on your door and wait for you to come, or if you're not home. So just a side thought. If you get a text message saying, hey, do you want to sign release? Yeah, please do it. Also, please make sure that your house numbers are obviously on site, like, so you can see them. Sometimes I have no idea, especially in the dark. It's like, where am I? The GPS says it's here, but I don't know. I can't confirm. Because it's like a dark blue house with black lettering. I mean, come on. Dark blue house with black lettering. Or sometimes it's like artistic and they have it on a rock in front of their house. That's rock colored, right? Right. My friend Ryan told me that one. And it's true. There are some people that do that. They think they have a sign in the yard with a fork in the road a mile down the road, and they think that that's enough for us to know that that is for sure their house. I mean, it's not only just annoying for us, but it's also really annoying. Not annoying, but it's actually dangerous, because like if you need a medical emergency or there's a house fire or something, you want them to know exactly where you live. So sometimes, like, when I see that people have big letters that are bright and they're not like the same color as their house, sometimes they're like really a different color, sometimes they're obviously where they're supposed to be, I tell them, it's like, hey, thank you for doing that, because you have no idea how annoying it is otherwise, especially if there's an emergency. So, yeah, that was a little extra thing. Obviously, the FedEx driver thing was terrible. That's terrible. I mean, this is horrible. And it turns out that he actually was sexually abusing another girl when she was 16 before that, about 8 or 9 years ago, and she's came out about it. I'm not going to name any names about any of that, because, but you can find her testimony on TikTok. I have seen it. Yeah, this guy's a monster. He's a terrible person. We are all, 99.9% of us are not terrible people, and I just want y'all to know that. I think you already knew that, but, just for the record. Anyway, this has been the longest video I've had, and it's because I'm doing a weekly update, which is good. I think I will probably just do it maybe 2 times a week, maybe once a week. Who knows? I'm going to play it fast and loose. I had the day off today, which is random. Tomorrow is going to suck probably, because our plane, the LAX plane for DHL, was delayed for 2 days. So we've had very light freight, right? So that means like some people are working today and they're only delivering like 14 or 16 packages when the normal is 35 to 45 to 50. So that means that tomorrow, if the plane shows up, it's going to be 3 days worth of freight for us to do. So yes, that sucks, but it is what it is. It is the job that we're doing, and I don't hate the job. I don't. Some days I do. Like if I like in the past when I was like showing up to work on a Monday and hungover, absolutely hated my life. Hated the job, hated my life. You could read it on my face, I'm sure. But yeah, as long as you can just not do that, it's actually a pretty decent job. It is. It pays okay, and I'll be getting 3 paychecks this month, and hopefully a bonus at the end of the year. I think so. Right now, my team is number 2 out of 9 as far as the company's concerned, and we're kicking butt. I wouldn't be surprised if we actually surpass and become number 1. So, looking forward to that. I don't know when I'm going to upload next, I'll be honest. I had to write out what I wanted to talk about, and it ended up being a lot, because it was couple days worth. So let me know if you like the shorter update videos better, or if you like the longer format ones better. I'm just trying to figure this out. I'm just doing it on my iPhone right now, so there's no special, if I can figure out how to do it on the computer and put up images of what I'm talking about, that'd be cool and all, but I'm not to that point yet. So let me know if you like this longer format, or if you like the shorter ones better. I might be able to do a little bit of both, like TLDR could be the longer one. And then the shorter one could just be like a minute or two. But yeah, I'm doing okay. I feel okay. I have the day off. I'm going to rest up. My dog is somewhere, but he's good. It's a nice sunny day. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you again when you decide you want to see me.